Hi, welcome back to the channel. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed. As you can see, the channel's at over 100 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So thank you very much to everyone that's watched and supported me so far. Let's crack on with today's video. We're just going to carry on exactly where we left off in the last one. We're going to get the bumper finished off and back on the car. So this is probably an impossible task, but I'm going to keep going until there's no other way. Okay, so this is my idea now, to use that as a template and then cut a piece of that to size, just melt it into the plastic there, down there. It's quite rigid, so it's not going to bend that much. And then from the other side, I've not got much room. Oh, it's a bit loose. I've not got much room, but I can use fiberglass filler, just like a thin layer, just smooth up from the other side. Pen. Where's my pen? There's my pen. The good thing about this is it's already made up, so you've not got to cut the strips out yourself and start building up layers, which is okay for the right thing, but this time it just seems to be ideal. So I'll try and get the finish as good as I can before it dries, and there's less sanding and cutting. It's gone off already. So we'll just build it up layer by layer. I think that's all we can do. I'll get one finished. I'll get this one completely finished, and then I'll tape it up. So I'll get this one finished and sprayed before we start the next one, like we did with this. So 2 finished, covered up, and the final one, and then we'll work out something for the hole when we do the third one. I know no one's going to see it from sort of here really, but I just wanted to make sure it had a good finish anyway, because I couldn't, leave it looking rubbish. So there we go. It's a good shape anyway. So I'm just going to put some primer on it, turn it round, spray the other side, put primer on that, then we'll cover it over and we'll just do the next one. Right, this is where it's going to get a little bit fiddly, because there's only one end where I can support the mesh. So let's try and do this without getting burnt. Just a thin layer on this, try and stiffen it up a bit. So we need to do a test fit on the bumper first, I think, before we go any further with this, just so we can see that it fits and the tow hook goes through the gap. Okay. don't really need that little bit there. That could come off. Maybe that's a little bit close there. So I'll probably trim those two a little bit. I thought I'd quickly show you this as well, because if you remember from a previous video, there were all these other bits of damage on the bumper as well. So in between waiting for things to dry down here, I've been doing little repairs here. But obviously there's only sort of so much filling and sanding you want to see, so I didn't bother filming it all, but it's been done. It just needs a bit of primer on it, that's all. Right, I'm just thinking maybe I should do, like you've got the little sort of divider support things here. I'm wondering if I should do the same here. I'm just going to see if I can try and recreate that and see what it looks like. Okay, well I think we're finally there. I don't think I'm going to get it any better than that. As you can see by all the patches of primer, I've repaired all the little bits of damage that were on there. Still not sure what I'm going to do with the colour, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. At least I can get it back on the car and start driving it, hopefully take it out tomorrow morning. Well, let's get it back on the car and see how it looks. So the bumper's back on the car, but it was too late last night to get everything else on there, the lights and everything. But I didn't want to leave the video any longer. So we'll sort of end it here, but this is the result of the bumper repair, which I think is quite a good result. So what I'll do, I'll get the lights back on, the number plate, and then it's ready to go back on the road at least anyway, so I can still use it when I'm doing the rest of the jobs.